Alright, hey, welcome. Part 6 of this series I've been doing. I'm just gonna let the intro play out, so sorry if the music's a little bit loud. I'm gonna let the intro play out here. Yeah, so last video I made, I didn't have any commentary because it was late at night. So, yeah. So, summer classes start tomorrow, so I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of the Crust. I know it's too bad. So right now, if you guys are looking it up, the only reason I have access to it is because I was an Kickstarter backer, right? You can't get in the Kickstarter anymore. That's unfortunate, but I think some people don't know the full story behind this. I'll give you guys a little bit quick insight. Steam, there was issues with issuance of keys, and even people who are alpha backers had to manually go through and issue out keys. And I mean, the guy did 1,000 in like one day, like, because they didn't issue the keys correctly as well as the deployment. So that's where it's at. So I think right now they're not letting more people into the alpha because for two reasons. One, I think they're trying to keep the testing base small. What can I tell you? Nothing is. We're under no NDA, so I can go, because obviously, I also back the game, so I can go ahead and tell you that the Discord for this game, if you're interested, go in there. They obviously have a channels that you probably won't see that are for the alpha backers and stuff, and you only get access to that through an automated system that checks to see if your email is actually associated with the Kickstarter back campaign. So I think if you probably still backed it, you could see that channel. But they're keeping the two areas, like their bug reporting is awesome. The only I've seen this type of bug reporting before, and it's the big leagues. This is like how I like to say GSD. It's get, expletive done, right? It's their suggestions, suggestion area and their bug area is set in tile format. So when you, even on Discord, when you submit it, it puts it as a tile and people can upvote it or say, hey, yeah, I think your idea is good, or yeah, it's really cool. Anyways, so where I left off, I'm not sure where I left off, so let's just go ahead and keep playing. You can see I'm on alpha. I'm surprised there was no updates today, by the way. Yesterday there was 2 updates, but 9.0.36. There are lots of bugs, lots of features not implemented yet. But I can tell you that even since I just started playing, I've seen them using, all the information they're getting from us. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Check my first video out if you want to see anything about how I recommend, using an AI assistant to summarize longer videos. I'm not sponsored by anything, and I don't monetize my videos, so if you're seeing ads, get ad blocker. With that, we'll jump in. So I'll show you one of the bugs right now that's going on. So right now the game starts off paused. You can see I have a contract that's 477 days negative. Now, it started negative, and I've purposely just said whatever, because there was a couple of issues. So where we're currently at with the build, let me go over any bugs, so in case we get somehow developers watching this. You cannot demolish the flight control center, which I'm just gonna throw this out there, is completely utterly useless. So are these conveyor elevators. Once they're built, it's like they're stuck, but you can destroy the bottom of it. So like, here's the bottom of that elevator, but the elevator that was being built, oh, I did get rid of that one. There was one here I was gonna make to feed the small vehicle assembly building. So yeah, you can't deconstruct this right now. The elevators are broken as hell. Like, there's no logic system in place. Like, clicking on any of this, I can't do anything. It's just like everything in or out. And what this leads to is, let's say I had here we go, this would be a perfect example. if I was feeding the titanium and the smart concrete into this from these conveyors the way they want you to, which would feed into it like this, the problem would arise in that all the conveyors might shoot out just smart brick all of a sudden. It's not like you can't say, hey, this conveyor here, I want you to only be this material. Like you can't, nothing I do, shift click, control click, nothing is telling it to say filter no. Well, you know, so there's no logic system. I anticipate they probably will have one, but right now there's 4 conveyor belts that have absolutely no logic system to them. So what'll happen is it'll feed materials in, and it'll get backlogged. So I'll give you an example. It'll hit 200 here, and then let's say you have, in this case, aluminium rods, populating all the slots. That the smart brick can't get in now, right? To feed the order you placed or the contract you're trying to fulfill. So order place, I mean like when you're selling your own product, which is right now what I'm doing to just kind of glide along. And I really wish I could destroy this thing, because every time you load your game, here's another bug. If you click on this, go to contracts, it's gonna always default to, we click sell, space flight control. Even though I'll change this, it doesn't matter. If I go landing platform, I have to do this every time I start the game, which kind of sucks when you can't destroy this thing, especially considering the amount of materials I put into building this. The reason, like I said, again, it doesn't make sense is because, well, it doesn't. It relies on one thing to bring the resources to the service, and it's intrinsically broken. Yeah, you can see I destroyed it. This is another problem I have. So in this case, it was silicon and smart brick, right? I destroyed all the conveyor lines, got rid of it. I'm like, okay, can I like get rid of this thing, or what's the deal here, right? Nope, not happening. Now I looked and it doesn't even have anything in the buffer. See what I'm saying? Like there's nothing even in the internal buffer of this conveyor belt. So why can't I get rid of this thing? It's alpha. These are to be expected, but I'm still going to point it out. It would be nice to see a drone cleanup, like you can set them to cleanup mode where they'll focus on picking product up off the ground, because not only is this unsightly, but in a more practical sense, these drop pods, this has 8 modular frames in it, or whatever those are called, 8 graphite tubes, or I don't know what that is, I forget, but silicon tube or something like that. I can't tell the game to unload these, and this actually acts as a geographical blocker, meaning I can't build on that tile. So you see where I'm going with this? Like, if you call down stuff, you have to make sure, as it currently stands, that you're right on top of things. Next thing I'd like to point out is the battery situation. The batteries, when your game first starts, you're in a pause state. Now, what I have been able to figure out is your energy status is saved, I think, is a different variable. So the moment I unsave the game, everything will populate with the stored values it had. So watch these batteries. So you'll see what I mean. Hit this, boom. See how they instantly went to 3 out of 5 cells charged. And you see all the drones that said they weren't charged are now charged. But again, we got unsightly garbage dumped here. This is my expeditions are coming back, dropping stuff off of my base, and I can't tell my drones like, hey man, go get that, right? Because I can't, there's no interface. I mean, I've tried everything. Let me see, maybe if I try salvage. No, it should be contextual. It'd be nice right in here to have clean up and then click an item. And then your drones would go, okay, when we see storage that's associated with it, and if that storage has space, we'll go pick it up, right? And that would be nice to be contextual on anything, like contextual for these drop pods, whatever. Anyways, so that's the negatives. Oh man, what is going on? I think, okay, here's another issue. Right now, I'm in a loading. I accidentally sold some product. I didn't check, and sure enough, you can't cancel orders. So I couldn't say, let me cancel that order, reassign a landing pad, right? it just landed. It's like once you commit, that's it, you're done. Until this thing will not leave until you fill it, and it's stuck here. And I really wish it was over here, but again, I can't demo this building, and no, it's not, because there's currently something on it. So what's happening? My drones are having to come all the way around, and then come through here in a little area I made, and then come through here. I'm gonna have to basically dismantle this building next and make space for them to get by, at least until we reach a point with the alpha that we're able to demo these spaceports, or they fix and make the space elevators actually work. Now I currently have an idle truck on the map, so let's go ahead and send an expedition off. Let's see what we got going on here. Nope, that's not happening. These guys want 97 titanium, 898, whatever, and to use 2 of my robots, and then more than likely, when you see something like this, is like, you can read the little story. When it's a negative, it means somebody's in trouble, or there's a situation where you have to send resources. It's almost a given that you're going to get science points. You're wondering what this big X is? That's my excavator. The excavators are really cool. They're like these huge drills that are out there. So I might as well just tell this guy to start mining. So he'll just start mining, and I don't know. I tried to call him back to base early. That didn't work out so well. So I just guess I have to wait until he's. Oh, I see. Okay. Cancel that. I see what it is. So you're able to kind of, this is what the soil composition is here. So if I tell him to start drilling, I'm not going to get, well, I'm not going to get any. But I bet you if I tell him go move here, we'll see what it's like. Yeah, we'll see what it's like when he gets over here. But obviously the soil composition is going to change as you go, right? So it would be nice to see like a marker system. Maybe there, you know what? I'm thinking, yep, there we go. Okay, so I need to start doing geological scans, and I don't have that tech yet. So, okay, I was wrong. This is an overlay, and you could see areas that were rich if you'd done a geological survey, which I don't think I have the tech for yet. So we'll just unselect that so we don't have that grid work thing going on. So I'm going to send him down here, manually see what he's doing. Let's see where my rover's at. He's probably checking out one of these question marks. He's out of battery power, and yeah, he's on his way to a question mark. So yeah, we're pretty much set. We'll keep this going. We're at 3 times compression. Good. Or was that 4? Okay. You can see that it's kind of weird that this silicon is being built inside the unit, and then I can't build I tried to build a conveyor belt to go outside, but there's no snap point. You see what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if, oh, I wonder if I wonder if I can't use you know what? I bet you that's exactly what this is. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So that would work. It's a little bit janky, but what I'd have to do is do something like this, because I have a line right there. All right, and then this needs, oh, it needs food plots, so never mind. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. There's cancel all. So it needs food, which would be output from here. Or from here, actually. And I don't think these have output slots. Let's see. Yeah, there's no output slots on these. Can you come off of a freezer? No. Alright, for anybody who also gets this game, they were having, I saw were having problems figuring out how to get the gas. We just had to like link them physically together, because I don't think they have a piping system implemented yet. So basically, ice comes in here, gets melted, goes through electrolysis plant, and it's turned into both water and oxygen, right, to supply the base. And then because my oxygen container is sitting there, so this is pressurized, but this thing also has oxygen within it. I have enough space for 4 people to live here. I did find there's a weird little bug. You'd see there's some supplies here on the ground. little bug was once I created in another enclosed area within an enclosed area, something wonky happened with the physics, or not the physics, with the logic of the game, and everything just shut down with power at the moment. And I was like, wait a minute, this happened when I created a room for the people to live in, right? So when I cut that wall out, even though there's a door right there, right? When I cut the wall out, breaching and making this all one big room technically again, then it started working. Here's another interesting thing. You can't salvage like this, right? The way you have to salvage if you go to do these rooms is you have to go into the room construction, danger under, or whatever, dismantle under construction, and you basically gotta go like that. Say yes. So weird. Yeah, see, there's something really weird going on with the logic system. Okay. Something is telling me what it's. I think I got an idea what's happening, but I think what's happening is like it. Yeah, it's just not fleshed out. Like I think this is in the early stages of being fleshed out. And the reason I make that statement is they so much has said so themselves. Like, they so much said so themselves that initially this wasn't meant to be messed with. I think they just kind of like figured out a way to make it work. Why is this all highlighted? Crazy mode. Oh, whoa. I mean, we don't want that to happen. What the hell is this all about? WTF? And now I can't cancel that either. I mean, it's like missing floor sections. Ooh, I wonder if that's what the problem is. I wonder what if you place the walls, if it's considering the space, like, do you follow what I'm saying? It's like when you create the wall, it's erasing basically the floor tiling, which is creating the, you know, an encapsulated room. So I'm wondering if when you create the room, all of a sudden it's almost kind of looking at the room as not being a fully completed room. But that wouldn't make sense because right now this shouldn't be working with that space. So I don't know, then you got me. And of course these guys aren't doing anything because they're busy loading this retarded thing up. Man, I really regret building this elevator and building this because they're stuck there until I almost want to start a new game, but I have a lot of hours and on that's what, 3 days, 2 hours I have into this save. Now that's not straight time because even paused it keeps going, so I would pause and go do stuff or tab out while science was being conducted. Oh, send our little rover guy out to another spot. Truck is idle. Send him on another expedition. What we got going on here? Nope, not doing that. If I sent 3 technician or engineers level 3 down here, I'd be able to get this stuff, but obviously I don't have anyone on my base yet. I could send 2 drones down here and get a bunch of water that I don't need. I don't need that either. Might be, well, I guess it's an expedition for there. Select transport truck, expedition, fill all, RTB 1 done, send, done. Oh yeah, and I forgot to look at my miner, see what the soil composition's looking like here. Now you would think that this guy should be able to do a geolog. That's, I would mention this, I would say to developers also, they're watching this, that why would this guy do the geological surveying or have that ability? I mean, technically it's built into the truck already, right? He's driving around, so it's like he should almost be uncovering the map as we go, but we'll just kind of go to some of these really identifiable spots. Alright, I really need this rocket to get taken off, man. This is really a pain in the ass. Yeah, every now and then the cursor will also seem to get stuck. You just gotta go back and forth, right, left mouse click. So there are some alpha things here, for sure.
Research complete.
I should have checked research. Drone battery upgrade, good. Not enough power to run. I didn't even see what's going on. Let's see what we're doing. Okay, so I want to get this moved up so I can start getting colonists hired. As a matter of fact, let's put that at the very top. Not enough water to operate this module. What do you mean? Oh. Great googly moogly. You know what? I got an idea though. Hang on a sec. Will this allow input? It should be allowing ice to be brought in. Maybe if I turn that off. See, there's a big pile of ice sitting right here, man. Whatever. Okay, let's turn the ice machine, I guess, back on. Ice driller, whatever. Like, there's ice even out here. What's... so frustrating. Aluminium is... Yeah, okay, we got sufficient amounts of that. Brick, we got sufficient amounts of that, so it's just a logistics issue right now. I'm just stuck in the unenviable position, or position of the not having enough or having my guys having to go all the way around and do this. So next, what I'll do is I'll dismantle this, and it's going to be the suck because I won't get as much back resource-wise, but I'll shift this over so that they got like a little highway to drive here. So just in case I accidentally do this in the future, because I could see myself doing the dirt again, you know, and selecting, you know, not paying attention, and you know, because it's like a pre-flight checklist, I have to like go over here and make sure that the contracts are set to come from these pads instead of this broken ass thing. That, or I guess, well, if I could tear it down, I guess I would put it right near the door, right? But I thought, oh hey, this would be kind of cool. Put it off to the side, build a space elevator, and yeah, you guys know the rest. So we'll turn that off. I was kind of hoping that maybe, you know, I could dismantle it by doing that, but apparently that's not happening. Do I have to turn this one on too? Maybe that'll do it. No. That's just not gonna happen. I wonder if I... Wait a minute. I wonder if this works. I wonder if I do the tool thing. No, that's not working on there. Wait, construction costs. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Definitely don't need this thing powered on. And I'm not building any vehicles right now, so I don't need that powered on. Man, they're having to go way around this. What is going on? Oh, that's because I started to build a another cargo transport there, which was a huge mistake. Oh man, seriously with this thing? So I'll turn this back on. Oh, it needs components there. Okay, really could use that cash and right about now. One more and I'll get a measly, I don't know, probably like 40k off. I think maybe if I'm lucky, 30k is probably more realistic. Okay, so they are pulling ice from here now, I think. Yeah, that's what they're doing, they're grabbing ice. So technically I should probably turn this off before the buffer gets full here. Yeah, it's gonna happen before I'd have a chance. They're gonna fill that buffer up before I even could do anything. Okay, now I'm about to get paid. Power off on that thing. And yeah, well, 40 something, that's not too bad. Alright, I'm just gonna let them now focus on kind of catching up and doing whatever maintenance issues they gotta do. Get supplies over here. You know, I'd built an elevator here to feed into the terminals here, but it's broken right now. Really, the key is these splitters. Like if you've ever used these splitters in Satisfactory, these are pretty cool, but they can, right now, as far as the alpha is concerned, allow you to do a lot. Like you can shut off direction of one line, prioritize another line. There's a lot. You allow only one resource through the line. Like this would come in like critically essential, I could see, to like feeding this thing. But the problem that comes up from this is you would have to do it. You basically have to have, because I don't think this entry corresponds with this entry. It's just considering all of it coming up into a global buffer. And then when it comes off of this, you would basically have to have like a splitter right here and then decide, boom, block anything except the resource that should be going in, right? Which would work to an extent until it got backed up. But then you'd have 4 other, I don't know, it'd be a lot of, you'd still get feed, you'd still get feedback. Now, I could see a fix to that. You can manually tell the conveyors to dump their stock. So in this case, I've got a lot of silicon there. I could say drop resources off that conveyor route, right? But then they'd just be sitting on the ground. So, you know, without a need for silicon or the ability to click on them, they're just going to sit there, right? You could see there I did that a couple times, like when I needed rods, titanium rods. And they've been sitting there for God knows how long. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. So what are we working with here? Okay. Yeah, this ain't gonna be so bad. I'll need to order 8 more frames, I think. Oh, there's the 8 frames, so good thing I didn't do that. So once... And see, that's what I'm saying. I wish it almost prioritizing picking up stuff from all over the place. But it's gonna go to the point. Oh no, that guy grabbed a frame, and then decided to go for the long cruise scenic route, I guess. I don't know. I want them to finish this thing. Once that thing's done, I'll send it off on collection missions and whatnot. Then I'll tell them to dismantle this. And then shift it over basically 1 square and create like a little avenue here, maybe like 2 squares or something. But yeah, this thing's basically built. Is steel getting packed up again? No, steel's fine. Oh, there's no... Huh. Should speed up my steel production. Let's do it. And then if I'm doing that, I should probably almost speed this up. Okay, it's gonna hurt. This will be speeding up the amount of that. I could use another 20k, but let's go ahead and sell some stuff. And I'm just churning out this, so is it shift click is 100, shift left click will do stacks of 100, control left click does tons. So, yeah, sure enough, that sounds good. That'll give me a lot to play with. Don't sell rare earth elements, just take my advice on that. Titanium doesn't, especially right now on my seed, where I'm at, where I landed, I've got like 8 million titanium veins, so really not too concerned about that. Let's go ahead and get rid of 100 of those. Ooh, okay. Now we kick to the nets. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of rare earth or microelectronics. That's not happening. These, I really don't care. Get rid of 20 of those. That's a nice 140k. So make sure we got everything. Boom, our tonnage is right. Standard cargo. You just want to double check everything. Make sure you're not set. Like maybe you just did an order, it's gonna remember that. So let's say you did an order and you changed to a larger cargo pod. You just blew, 3,200 credits, right? So I'll tell you right now, the faster cargo pod I don't understand. Maybe later it'll make sense, but right now it makes absolutely no sense. It's got less tonnage to it, and it's got the same amount of time. Maybe the animation coming in is faster. Yeah, whatever. Okay. These guys should be able to finish this order pretty fast. So it looks like they're just backed up because this thing doesn't have the iron stores it needs, which I'll rectify here in a second. Once I get this, I'll spend some money back on the iron line. So I've got this single regolith refiner here, and then I just need to upgrade this. I could upgrade this again to level 2, but you could start getting a feel for your I need to upgrade these lines actually. Ooh, I'm running in the negatives right now. That's right. I'll be in positives in a second. Anyways, it wouldn't make sense for me to upgrade this to a level 2 right now because I'm already exceeding the production by getting in, right? So all I can kind of work away from the source, get to the point where maybe this is getting close to being topped off. So let me see if I can find a line that I've done that with. Probably titanium. Yeah, so the titanium, even at a level 2, the infrastructure is enough to keep it going non-stop. That's why my titanium lines are so healthy and backed up and whatnot. So we just got our cash, pretty decent amount of it. Tell this guy, go check that out. And now we'll upgrade this bad boy to level 2 or 1, whatever, first level upgrade. That's pretty fast. I think this is what I did with my titanium. Yeah, that's pretty fast. But I could make it even faster. So if I really want to do this the right way, I could upgrade these conveyor belts. Really get that regular speeding into there. So we can rule out any sort of issues here. I think I actually just skipped an area, yeah, that spot. This little like turn there. Okay. So now the lines are all done. Actually, let's go ahead and go the whole route, right? Might as well. Okay, so this whole line is howdy doody good. And let's just take a second to take a look at this. So I could probably get away with upping this to level 2 if you kind of follow my logic on this, because it's slowly accruing a net positive gain. So right now, I think. So I just watched it. So I hit 25. This is what I do when I'm doing satisfactory. I'll just sit here and manually watch it because I have no graphing right now. So I just saw 26 high. Let's see if it hits 27. So the moment I see a repeat of an upward tick like that, so it's always going to be cycling. There we go. We just saw it realize the 27. Can we see 28? There, we just saw it for a split second. So we've got a net positive gain right now happening. It's not very easy to see, but trust me, that's one thing you can do. Just sit here, watch how it's trending or moving, and then bam, you're good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that to level 2. And I'll probably go ahead and do this as well. Now that just put me right down low on cash again. But now I know, and then let's see if this thing's, I'm gonna have to hit this thing as well, I think. I think this is gonna be getting choked, but you can kind of see it happening every now and then. It's getting starved, like right there. There's a starve point. Then it catches up a little, then it gets starved. So let's go ahead and do another kind of sell contract and get rid of our aluminium again. Shift left. Yeah, these titanium plates are just out of control. Okay, that works for me. Things getting there slowly. I've got enough frames to build this. They just, for some idiotic reason, aren't picking them up from here. They're just focused on that first number. So the logic that's happening behind the scenes in the game is a little bit tweaked. So anybody who's played X4, you know, this is what I would point to and say, hey, that's why it takes these games so long, because they have to look at, you don't, when it's like looking under the hood of like a Maserati or something compared to like a, you know, an old carbureted engine or whatever, you know, like a Lamborghini, or, you know what I'm saying? They're so vastly different. Like when you look underneath the hood and you get a chance to see what it's happening, it probably surprise you. And the developers, I would guess, are probably also surprised, because they can only do so much internal testing, then bam, they put it out to people to actually test the game, and all of a sudden they start getting all this metric data back, and we're breaking the game just because either, if you're a diligent beta tester or alpha tester or whatever, I'm used to the old days where you would purposely try to break something. Like I remember back in the day working for BioWare, they would give us where I was paid. They'd be like, do this, try to break it, right? Be creative, do whatever you want, try to break this, right? And so that's what we would do. We would try to break it, and then we would. And then because we tried to break it, they were able to really fine in and go, okay, when you guys tried to break it, we gained so much insight because we saw all the ways to not handle the code, or to tweak the lines of code, or delete this, or certain variables. Oof, those things lagging here. Upgrade that. And now I'm broke again. I'm not gonna lie, at this point, oh wow, I have no research at all happening because of the way this has worked out. The way this works here, let me pause the game. The research tree is really interesting. So this is top priority. It's gonna go look and go, okay, can I put any fundamental? Can I put any engineering? Can I put any social? And then the number one slot. So the number one slot only needs social right now. I'm not generating, so it's go, okay, mission accomplished there. We can't do anything. So what about no slot 2? All right, slot 2, we have no social for right now, but we are generating fundamental and engineering science. So we'll just go ahead and fill those up, and it fills both those sides up and goes, well, we don't have any socials, so I guess that's staying like that. Same with here, same with here. So what would behoove me right now is to look for something that takes all 3 and then hire a contract. But you probably already see where I'm going with this. I just spent a bunch of money, so I'm gonna have to sell some stuff again. But that doesn't mean that we can't get the fundamental and the engineering side working. So I'm gonna look for something that actually makes sense. These harvesters are not only nice or not. So sometimes I like to look, because you'd be surprised at what's locked underneath some of these items. Okay. Alright, that is one I already got. Damn, that's a huge one. Alright, so I'll get this one because I need this actually. You can split off currently, it's kind of funny. If you just build a conveyor, build it, and then split off of it, it's automatically going to build this for you. But I want to have the ability to use this myself on call. So now when I hit unpause the game, you'll see lines feeding into this. See what I'm saying? So it's recognized, hey, there's something we can actually finally spend our points on. Now what I need to do is sell so I can get some social contracts. Actually, I could do a cheap social contract for now. Let's go ahead and do that. Over here, go to Crust Solutions, Science, and hire out like an old cheapo guy. It's fine. So I get 5,000 points off that. That'll be enough to at least probably complete some stuff. Commerce, boom, sell, let me guess. Whoa, not that much. Fine. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's good for me. Double check, standard. I've got the landing platform. Boom, good to go. You don't want to wait around because you don't know there's some sort of passive thing you're spending money on. And that's how you go negative. You'll be like, oh, I'm fine, I could stay here for long enough. And then when you go negative, you're in super trouble because isn't he going up? Seems to be the problem now. Okay. So you just really did not like the crowd. Oh, it was a private lab. They just ran on top of each other. Yeah, where's my mega miner? What's this ground made out of? A bunch of garbage? Okay. Well, we want you looking for that. I don't know. You got me, man. Almost feeling like this guy's kind of useless right now. If it shows in real time, it does. So I bet you there's areas that you can... Yeah, I need to get that geological surveying, but not yet. Got other focuses. Let's get some cash incoming. Get our little truck built. Maybe I'll have another truck that'll just only be... I'll do like the next I'll do like a scout vehicle. And then the scout vehicle, or whatever the hell they call them, like scout rover or something like that. I'll get the tech, start focusing on whatever the hell the tech is for it, which I'm going to assume is a social, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's engineering. Ding was me getting some cash. Okay, so I'm not seeing it right there. Fundamental science, engineering. These are to generate sciences fast. No. Alright, so maybe under engineering, you can do geological. No, it's going to be a fundamental because this is where everything vehicle related is at. Rover prospector. Oh, the geological scanner. There we go. So I just need to complete this, and then I'll have access to the scanner feature. Which that thing is moving slow as hell because I'm only getting 60, so let's take some more contracts out. Yeah, we need to get all this stuff knocked out, so yep, probably broke again. Might as well knock this guy out. Yeah, we're generating a lot of science now. And a lot of the science that I have is already, it's just waiting for that social, so I should see a lot of stuff popping off here in a minute. Actually, I believe I got 5.6 days on this, and then whatever, however long 4,200 takes on that, 6,000 there, 7,700 there. This thing's almost already done. So, yeah, it's going pretty good. This is actually will allow me to actually hire colonists finally. Might just hire one to just, you know, like a lab rat, so to speak, pun intended. Can I destroy this thing yet? No, I cannot.
Research complete.
Yeah, 2 of them right off the bat. Okay. That was the one being completed. I don't know what the hell the other one was. That's kind of funny though. said to. Okay, so get back in here and see what we want to do. I'll wait for some of these to get done because this is a big one. The assembler 2 will be huge, so I'm thinking I'm going to want to move this. Okay, I'm going to want the vehicle hangar to do upgrades for my lunar vehicles. So might as well keep that up there. This is important now, so actually let's put that ahead of that. Helium-3 can stay at the bottom. Anything fundamental quality of life that'll make me be here. Generator. It's battery optimization. Oh. Well, that increases battery capacity. That sucks. It doesn't do anything about the. I don't know about that. We'll go ahead and throw that in the queue. Each of these batteries only outputs 50 megawatts. So, oh, hey, now you get to hire some victims. I mean, scientists. Whoops. Director, colonist is available to us now. Now we can invite colonists to come and to conduct research. As good as external laboratories may be, research conducted. Yeah, I don't care. I could use some handy guys to engineers can provide. Yeah, I need engineers. Oh my god, lady. Yeah, okay, I get it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure. Yep, we can go here. No, guess not. We have to go to here. Hiring colonist. Alright. So what do we got? We got, well, I'm assuming we're gonna probably want chronic insomnia. Yeah, I'm just trying not good. And he's a bar regular? What the hell? Yeah, this guy's an introvert? That's kind of messed up when you're an engineer, right? Wait, what? Wait, what? Where are we getting these people from? These guys got like PhDs that are waiting to go to the moon and stuff, and they're just like, yeah, half of us look like, you know, we're on the America's 10 most wanted. Actually, that's what it works out to, right? On 368. Yeah, half of us look like serial killers in the making. Half of us look like we should be on some sort of crime drama. Half of us look like we're whacked out on drugs. Hardcore. This guy absolutely looks like an ex-method. Sorry if that's based on somebody, that'd be kind of mean. But why do we have a bunch of like drunks and alcoholics, and we got like the worst doctor ever was like my only candidate? Like, how the hell does that work? I'm sorry, but like the only people that I could get is a botanist. Like, all right, or I could get a drinker. You can get depressed if I don't have a bar? What kind of people are these? Like, what the hell? Yeah. I don't know. Sure. You're hired. Let's put you together with the introvert. And let's make the most screwed up engineering team known to man. This guy's an implementer, he gets things done, but he's an introvert too, so, well, you get to work with your buddy, he's also an introvert. Okay, I'm sure this will go well. I don't see any problems at all. Where do these guys come in? Do they come in through like a spaceship or something? Do they have to land at, like, say, this broke-ass space van? Yeah. Turn it on just in case. Guess they're just en route, or are they like magically here? That'd be kind of funny. Let me see. They just like are magically walking around in here. Okay. Well. Interesting. Okay, some of my contracts expired.
Package delivered.
Oh, that's my little truck coming back. You know, we'll just drop off some more high-end goods here, you know. You got some rare metals here. You got some modular components. Lots of ice, you know, whatever. That's cool. Just laying the controlled modules sitting out in the open. So just dump some more junk off. Alright. Let's actually send that guy off on a mission now. So, my God. Alright, 52 and 5, we can do that. Not a problem. Get a little free. I'll get research for that, but I think usually it's like one, it's either going to be all fundamental or a mix of fundamental and this. I don't think I've ever seen social, but you know, maybe it's wrong. 79k though, so I'm going to go ahead and get some more of these social contracts going. It's Crust. So apparently, you know, we got to make deals with all these people. Okay. Am I answering that? It's like en route from Earth, or what's the deal here? I mean, I get no indication as when these guys are gonna show up. I was gonna switch to large electrical, but yeah, holy criminies. I mean, that generates a lot more power. It's basically over 2 times, like what, 2.2 or something like that for my others, but my God, that cost. Ooh. That's not happening. I want to build the Riteg, whatever the hell this thing is. Yeah, I might as well, why not? Maybe it'll be something completely broken I can complain about. One can only hope. Oh, that's right, I was gonna move that base up above too. Alright, so I sure in hell don't have whatever that is, and I don't have 2 of these, and I sure in hell don't have 8 of those. So I'm gonna have to do 2 of these. So I'll say 2 boxes, 1 demo charge, whatever that is. 2 boxes, 1 demo charge, 8. Oh, I guess I have a demo charge. I got some boxes. So you need 2 CPUs and 8 Star Wars looking Durasteel things or whatever. So 82, 82, 82. Let's go ahead and buy that off the market. 8 and 2. Oh, nice and expensive or anything. Oh man, don't tell me you're gonna drop. Oh, it's right. These pods are super cool. They just get to, you know, drop them off. I don't know what I'm doing because apparently my guys need to, like, they can just dump their stuff quite literally on my doorstep. Yet when I'm setting stuff out, they're like, "Oh man, we need you to have a landing pad and whatever, man." Pod ready.
Research complete.
Nice, nice. Me like you. Let's go. Whoops. Let's research tree. Cause that is absolutely what I want to focus on right now. But need that to get done. Don't give a damn about helium-3 right now. Get the Riteg going super nice here. Oh, yeah, I like that description. It's always, you know, very reassuring when you see thermonuclear generator work in progress described in Cyrillic. So I mean, there's that. I guess it's like, you know, target North America. I don't know. I jest because these guys are actually really cool. So, but that's some you're looking at, you know, it's alpha sort of shit. Excuse my language when it's not a primary country. And just the translations, the localizations have not been done yet on some of these things. I just think it's hilarious that it's a thermonuclear generator. And yeah, there's its description to tell me what it does. Besides generate large amounts of electricity using helium-3, is whatever what's limited means. However you would say that. I'm sure I'm spot on. Okay, how much is this thing shooting out? So, oh man, stop the press. 16 kilowatts. But it doesn't require any upkeep. It said requires very little upkeep. I wish I'd known this sooner. I'd been building myself all sorts of rid tags. Oh wow, the stopper's almost already full. Let's slag. Right. I'm making fun of the game, but I really like it. It's good. It's good times. Even better is the fact that I don't have scientists. Figure that one out. Issue here? But I think I was hiring people and I didn't, or... Oh, I bet you I had to confirm. God bless it. I bet you that's exact, because you have to do that. Oh, ooh, we got a straight up alky here. That works. And she's an enthusiastic alcoholic. Alright. Hell yeah. And she costs a lot. Definitely on the team. Oh, and I still have to hit the hire button. Gotcha. Okay. And so we need the A team for engineers here. We need the person that she's like gonna be rolling. So this chick will probably be rolling her eyes constantly at this girl. So let's just get a cat fight thing going on. Brew this all up. Almost feel like we should throw a chef in there to make the brewing happen. Just like Tenzing, not my road. She's gonna be drunk half the time. It's gonna be great. Cargo pod ready. Okay. My astronauts look like maybe she'll come on all tipsy. That'd be hilarious. Is it possible for you to walk a little more stiffly? And did the other person just hit it? Like, what happened?
Research complete.
Okay. Fair enough. If that worked for me, I'd probably hit it too. Seriously, where'd this other lady go? Okay. I suppose I could probably click on crew management, but that doesn't make sense. Is she already messed up? Oh, I was gonna say. Wait, are they like using the force to walk, or what's going on here? I have to see this. Okay, that looks a little normal. Wait, did she lose something? It's like, wait a minute. You guys glad that you're living right next to the silicon carbon fiber factory that for some reason has to be built indoors? In your room, I guess. I mean, that doesn't make sense though, considering I have a microprocessor factory being built out here. That war. This is I'm making fun again. I love the game, but apparently the way this thing works, it's funnier when you look at it in high speed. So the way this thing works is with a centrifuge or something, whatever the hell that is, running super fast, taking silicon and slamming it into rare earth metals, and that's how you get electronics. You just slam a bunch of them together as hard as you possibly can with a centrifugal thing as they're being spot welded, and then bam, you shoot out a electronic in a dusty environment. But when you need to make these carbon tubes, they apparently need algae in an enclosed, clean environment. I'm playing. I really do like the game. It's just Sometimes I'm like, okay, does that make sense? No, I'm just gonna tell this guy to drill. Drill. You can do that. I like this music part. Some of these songs are really good. I like them. Man is a fundamental truth to our nature. I love this. The soundtrack's pretty good. We're gonna. Oh, look! Oh, because I have an expedition off. That makes sense. And with that, I'm gonna get a bite to eat, but I'll be back on later if you guys want to see the game. In the interim, if you're somehow catching my video on, I don't know what the hell it is right now, May 27th, Monday night, 2024, leave a comment and then I'll specifically maybe even hop in chat with you or talk with you. So, like I said, my thing is just to help people and show off games as I do them. I have no, there's no ambition here for a YouTube channel except to help people. It's actually the field I'm going into. But anyways, you guys take care and happy gaming and catch you around.